What is Reiki healing?
Reiki is a way of connecting to the vibration of the universe and then pulling from that energy to help others find their own connection to the process instead.
What is Reiki healing good for?
It is good for those who have lost their own consciousness of their ability to connect to higher dimensions and the process of self-healing that's ingrained in all of humankind.
What does Reiki actually seek to achieve?
It seeks to find ways of holistic healing for those who have instead turned towards more methods that have harmed their health, and it seeks to improve overall emotional and mental well-being of those who struggle to find that connection to the healing energy and thus develop physical ailments as a result of spiritual practice.
Why would somebody choose Reiki healing as a form of metaphysical art to pursue versus other such avenues?
Because it's the perfect bridge to connect spiritual practice with reconnecting to your physical body. Due to use of the hands, it allows you to form at least some sort of connection with the physical world, and also it allows you to have your energy course through you, using your body as a tool for spiritual ascension. Also, it's a very non-invasive method of soothing any superficial pain that may reside within the body.
Where, in terms of location or environment, is Reiki healing best received?
In a space that is quiet, comfortable, but really it depends on the recipient. The person who is receiving the healing has to feel comfortable in any setting where they receive the treatment. But I would say that things like quiet, like physical quiet, are necessary for relaxation of the mind. Being in nature could be good too, but that's, I guess, just a personal preference.
So over the course of a day, when would you say the best time to actually engage in a Reiki session would be?
I don't think that there's a specific time that I would pick for that. I guess that you should take some hours off after the session because it can make you drowsy. So let's say if you're trying to do that on lunch break, make sure that you have some time left after. But otherwise, it can rejuvenate you at pretty much any time of day or night, whatever you see fit.
How do you actually get in the proper mindset for a Reiki session?
You have to believe in it. From my experience, I've seen that this is the biggest barrier that people have when it comes to receiving Reiki. Even in the environment when I was studying how to give it with others, the practitioners themselves had an issue with believing in their own power. So believing in your own power to connect to others, and believing in the power of the healer to be able to connect you, and believe in the higher dimensions, the universe, your higher self, to be able to give you that healing, and believe in the connection between your spirit and your body. Without that, you're not going to be open to receiving anything.
How often can you engage in Reiki healing, and does it lose its effectiveness if you do it too much?
I don't think it loses its effect, but I think you should be aware of using Reiki to engage in what is called superficially spiritual bypassing. Even if you can get some help in evening out your energy levels with Reiki, it is still not a complete substitute for spiritual work or psychological digging or things like changing your diet and getting some physical exercise or spending time outdoors. It can be a form to soothe yourself and recenter yourself really. You can involve it in your daily meditation practice, but you shouldn't count on it to fix your whole life if you don't do your best to also align yourself in other areas of your life.
From what I understand about Reiki healing, you're basically exchanging in a relationship, an energetic relationship with the healer. So what ways would you go about finding if the actual healer is compatible with your energy?
I think that in a way, when you already book a meeting and you see a person, even if you're on the picture, when you can have an intuitive impression about them, or when you meet them physically, you can sense that. But I think also that there's an element of fate, this is my belief. I think people who practice Reiki, who decide on this kind of career path, they have in them the divine light of wanting to serve. So pretty much in this way they become a neutral force that is able to send the grace of what you can call God upon those who want to receive the healing. And so there is no wrong in this kind of situation. This is not a personal recipe, it's something higher speaking to you through the practitioner, through the person who wants to give you the healing. This energy is very connected, very universal. It's like asking yourself, do I prefer this particular drop within the ocean that I'm swimming in or another one? Ultimately, it's all the same thing and you're all connected to something bigger.
So this is a lot of interesting information on Reiki. One thing I would like to know, is Reiki at all connected to the chakras in the body, the energy centers, and if it is, does Reiki healing specifically target certain chakras?
Absolutely, it was actually part of our training that we were trained to describe and specifically heal and how to recognize symptoms of all chakras from the root to the third eye and the crown. And I would say it's imperative actually, especially for those who are new, because they don't have a holistic view of the human soul and body yet, since they're new, and so they can use the chakras as a baseline system for navigating imbalances in the body, and maybe asking the client to see if they have any physical pains or if they have any other symptoms that often are a result of an imbalanced chakra. But as you become more advanced, you kind of can see the energy more fluidly throughout the whole body, and you operate in this thing. That's what I do myself, for example. And for example, when I see someone laying down and they're being asked by the healer which chakra or which area of the body ails in particular, I can pinpoint that without them even telling me which energy is the most congested, the least fluid. So yes, it can be a good basis, but it's essentially only the beginning.
You seem to know a lot about Reiki, and if I wanted to possibly be a client of yours, either doing it online or possibly in person, if you're in the area I'm in or what have you, how would I go about contacting you?
You can find me on social media. I have an Etsy store when I recently put a listing for Reiki healing. And you can also reach me through my Facebook page, which is called Making Spirituality Real.
Now, can you go ahead and put some of the links so that we can reach you in the description of the video here on TikTok?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. It's gonna go somewhere in the editing now.